Hi everyone, so I'm back with another album review, and today I'm going to be talking about a Kate Bush album from 2005, Ariel. So Ariel was divided into two parts. There was a Sky of Honey and a Sea of Honey, and they each had different kind of vibes to them. Like a Sky of Honey is more upbeat, kind of whimsical sounding. Well, the whole album's whimsical, I guess, but kind of just upbeat and lively kind of sounding. And then a Sea of Honey is more calming and soothing and relaxing. It sounds very beautiful music. This whole album is gorgeous. So the first song on the album is King of the Mountain. And this is a song about Elvis. It's about Elvis and kind of what he had to deal with in his life and stuff. And she's talking about him, just his struggles and everything. But it's kind of got like an upbeat kind of flow to it. So then the next song is wonderful. This is really amazing. It's called Pi. And in this song, she talks about this guy who's obsessed with calculation of pi, the mathematical equation of pi. So she goes through the song and she recites, you know, the as much as she can of what you can list of the mathematical equation of pi. She goes through the song and like says numbers like 3.14159. She sings this. So, that's really unique and very creative. And you would never hear another song like that from anyone else but Kate Bush. That song is so Kate Bush and I love it. Really great song. Okay, so then the next one is Bertie, and this one she's talking about her son, Bertie, who was a young child at this time. So she was saying, you bring me joy, and then you bring me so much joy. So she was just saying how wonderful it is to have her son in her life. So then the next one is Mrs. Bartolozzi. And this is really interesting and very intense too, because she's talking about this woman. She cleans the kitchen floor until it sparkles, because they traipsed mud in all over the house, so she had to clean it all up until it sparkled. Then she goes out, and she sees this shirt blowing in the breeze, but she thinks it's her husband, but it's not him. Then she goes out into the ocean and she's wading in the waves with the fish out in the ocean. So it's got really lot of imagery in that song. She mentions the washing machine a lot in the song. She's talking about put all dirty clothes and linens and things in the washing machine. So she mentions a brand new washing machine a lot. Okay, so then the next one is How to Be Invisible. She says, I found a book on how to be invisible. You take a pinch of keyhole and fold yourself up. You cut along the dotted lines and you're invisible. And then she lists some of the ingredients. She's like, eye of braille, hem of anorak, stem of wallflower, hair of doormat. So it's really creative, a song about, subterfuge, and it's just gorgeous. I loved it. Okay, so then the next one is, Joni. This song is about a woman. It's about Joan of Arc, actually. It's not just any old woman. This song is about Joan of Arc. She looks so beautiful in her armor. She blows a kiss to God, kind of reminiscent of Joan of Arc and everything. So then the next song is A Coral Room, this gorgeous song. She's talking about her mother and all the memories that she had of her mother, but now that she's gone, she just has memories of her mother. In this little house, in this little town, like a spider web draped over nets, So lots of beautiful imagery in the song. The song really flows gorgeously too. It's very gorgeous. Then there's Prelude. This is a short little thing. It's only like a minute long. And this is Bertie saying the day is full of birds. Sounds like they're saying a word. And it has some birds that sound like people talking, which is interesting. Okay, so then there's Prologue, and this is a really beautiful song. She says, like the light in Italy lost its way across the sea. I love that gorgeous line. That really evokes a lot of feelings. And then she starts singing in Italian a little bit. It's just really very pretty, extremely pretty song. I love that prologue song. Then there's an Architect's Dream, and this starts off with a guy saying, "I gotta get that little bit there, just this little bit here," and he's painting. Um, and then it goes into the song. She says lines like these have got to be an architect's dream. Then it goes into the Painter's Link, which is just another little small song, like a minute long or something. And this is a guy saying, "It's raining. What has become of my painting? All the colors are running." And then they say, "So all the colors run, so all the colors run, look, but they become a beautiful sunset." And then it goes into the song Sunset. Now, Sunset is my favorite song on the album. It's just very, very, very gorgeous. I love this pretty song. Um, she's like, this is a song of summer, the blackbird sing at dusk. And it's just gorgeous. I love that pretty song. Okay, so then there's Aerial Tale. Um, and that's gorgeous as well. Um, and that's just a real pretty song. So then there's Somewhere in Between. She's like somewhere in between the waxing and the waning waves, somewhere in between, sleep and waking up, somewhere in between. So she's talking about that in between space between this and that, between one thing and the other. It's kind of good comparison there. Then there's Nocturne. This is gorgeous, really gorgeous song. She says, "You and I, we swim into the Atlantic and we become panoramic." That's so pretty. Got such pretty imagery. The music is gorgeous. As with all these songs, really, the music is just pristinely gorgeous. Really pretty music. And her singing is so talented as well. Then there's Ariel, the last song. So in this song, she's talking about getting up on the roof and seeing everything from an aerial view. So that's very interesting and extremely creative song too. So the album artwork for Ariel does not have a picture of Kate Bush on it, which she started doing more in recent years as well. It's got like and kind of orange tint to it. It's got sound waves that are in the shape of mountains and the reflection in the water. So that's cool. It's got birds around there. It says Kate Bush Ariel. So it's a very sleek and it's real soothing looking. It really fits with the music of this album, which is real soothing music as well. So I think you'll really enjoy Ariel when you listen to it because it's very fantastic, very relaxing, very thought provoking as well. Most of these songs are real thought provoking and just real interesting to listen to, and her voice is so pretty. The music and the lyrics are just gorgeous on all the songs. They're just fantastic, and I think you'll really enjoy it. But anyway, thank you very much for listening to me talk about Ariel by Kate Bush, and I'm going to be doing some more album reviews later on if I find the time, and I will be doing some more different things with music as well, and different things. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Bye.